Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a monthly reading for November 2023 for the sign of Sagittarius. So if you are a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you'd like to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Keep in mind, not everything will resonate with everyone because this is a general reading. Please take what resonates with you and your energy and leave what does not. This is a timeless reading as well, so if you're seeing this as sometime after November 2023, then that's a pretty good indicator that the messages contained within are relevant to you now. All right, well, let's get into it and see what's going on with you, Sag. Feeling strong and courageous, are we? I think some of you could be dealing with a Leo this month also. Maybe that's in some other part of your chart. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting energy. Okay. So, we already discussed strength a little bit. Feeling a little brave in general this month, and that makes sense. You're going to need that. So something about at the beginning of the month, it's like things start off good, or I'm also getting this vibe that maybe they're not actually as good as they seem, but you've got this vision, this picture in your mind of how you'd like things to be looking, and that's maybe you're fantasizing about that. Or think that for some of you things could be smooth sailing. We'll find out a little more when we clarify it. You're having a little trouble taking action, moving forward. It's like you want to, I'm hearing bring something to the table, but there's this air of caution, slowness, like hesitation. But it's like, it's also the energy of given long enough, you'll get there. What's going to help you is, opening your heart and sort of like speaking about your feelings. It's like you want to move forward in a more concrete, tangible way, but you need to start with some sort of communication expression around your feelings. Maybe even setting a boundary of some kind with some feelings. We'll look into that, but I'm also getting there's something about a test of faith. A leap of faith in speaking your mind about how you feel. And yeah, so as a result of something happening here, some sort of structure, some sort of foundation is going to come down at the end of the month, whether you like it or not. But this is, it's always in your best interest ultimately when something falls apart. If it falls apart, that means it was not meant for you. This may be a very emotional falling apart as well, this being the water tower in this deck. Something about this general energy is involving someone from the past or someone from a past life coming in. There's a lot of grief, anxiety, doubt about leaving something in the past behind, moving on to something better, making some hasty communication about it, but ultimately working on yourself to sort of like take control of your life, take control of your situation, especially like after this moment, and in order to pursue something new emotionally. That's sort of like an iteration there, the Page of Cups, and you'll also find a lot of healing. Yeah, healing for sure. In love, there's also, yeah, that hesitation showing up again. All right, let's clarify and see a little more detail about what's going on here. Let me hear about strength. Tell me, what else do we need to know about the Strength card? Okay, it's going to require some strength, some courage, some bravery for you to take control of your life, open up. That's so interesting. We have not seen any new cards yet. Okay, yep, it's about that communication. It's like, and drawing a boundary, like taking control, like saying enough is enough, like having to be very stern, very commanding about going after what it is you want, what it is you desire, and you desire to open up emotionally, to communicate some sort of like emotional offer to someone. And I'm picking up on, it may be that there's been like multiple times that you have like lined yourself up to like make this communication, and like attempted to approach it, but then like backed out. Maybe like typing something and deleting it, or showing up and having like a casual conversation that wasn't actually about your feelings. Okay, let's see. Let's look into the Ten of Cups here. That one's a little more interesting to me, because it's like it's implying that things start off good and sort of devolve, but something felt off to that initially. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and we've got Five of Pentacles on the bottom. So yeah, this is really giving me that energy of like, you like having this picture in your mind of like what a happy family looks like, what being joyful, what being content with your life looks like having all like the boxes checked on the list of like what you want for your life, like feeling emotionally fulfilled in all aspects of that. And it's like something there's like recognition at the beginning of the month that your life doesn't look like this picture that you've painted. You may be having like a lot of mental conflict over that. It may be like you may be having like verbal conflicts, arguments with someone. Maybe that's what is making the picture look not so happy. And there's this element here of making some sort of transition, moving on. Traditionally the Six of Swords is like making a very difficult, maybe very painful, but necessary transition. It's like these people are leaving with just like the clothes on their backs. I mean, the boat's full of swords, but that's just like some like heavy thoughts about it. But it's like I don't know, there's all this like conflicting energy, all this like mental like being caught up in your thoughts, like I'm hearing like gaslighting, like some sort of like, I don't know what it's thought attack is like the phrase that's coming through. I feel like there's like some other word for that, but like I can't think right now. But it's like someone is like using your thoughts against you, or like playing on your like insecurities, your like negative thoughts about yourself, your fears, your like worries. Yeah, we saw the 9 of Swords. So and it's like there's this desire to like move off into the future and like take your cup of love, of feelings or whatever somewhere to like actually create this, because it doesn't feel like that's actually where you're at. It feels like, I mean, on these swords, it feels like it's something that you're thinking and feeling about. It's not something that you're doing. Okay, let's look at the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, there we are with that 9 of Swords again. Yep, anxiety, doubt, fear. They're quite challenging beasts. Whew, whew, whew. And there we have that Pentacle again. There's anxiety about starting over, about making a choice, about worrying about whether this dream, this vision that you have of the future is just a fantasy or like some sort of illusion. But it's like you feel very passionate about it, and it's like you want that to be a reality. You want very much for that to be a reality, but there's like, this is why you got to be brave. This is why you got to like draw on your strength, on your courage to like stand up for yourself, for like what you want. It's like, it's okay to be cautious, but it feels like the level of caution here is hindering in some way. It's like it's like moving so slow, no one can tell that you're moving. Maybe you can tell, but it's just like it doesn't. You appear to be standing still from the outside, and it's like this anxiety, this fear. It's like literally like paralyzing, like what I was saying here with like the messages. Like it's like maybe you don't even like actually like type the message out and delete it. It's just like you sit there and think about sending it. You think about like, what are the consequences? Like, what's going to happen if I send this? How will this person respond if I send this? Like, and then like you just like don't type anything. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this Page of Swords and this 9 of Wands. What's going on there? How do we get past this like fear, past this hesitation? Where do you find your strength? Okay, well, I mean, clearly you've got to open your heart a little bit. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. There's a message about negotiating like your priorities. There's things are like threatening to flip and no one is. You're threatening to make moves, but you haven't. It's like something about your priorities are out of order, out of balance. Let me get one more, please, about the Page of Cups and the 9 of Wands here together. We'll even take 2 if that's the problem. Okay, apparently that was the problem. Wow. Okay, yeah, you gotta put some work in here. Yeah, literally. I mean, that's what you got to put some work in here. You've got to find out what your priorities really are. It's like you wanna make this offer. Like it's all over. It's all over the fucking place. Like that you want this. Oh, I wasn't even counting the one in my hand, and the one over here. It's just that it's like something about this vision that you have for your happiness is something that you want so badly. But you have so much fear and anxiety around like coming forward and expressing yourself. It's like you're going to have to put the work in about like what you want to prioritize in your life, whether you want to prioritize having this level of happiness or whether you want to let your fears and doubts and insecurities get the best of you. It's like you're going to need to do a little growing here. And like, I don't mean to sound harsh or rude. I'm feeling like pretty stern in this energy, but like this is how it's coming through. It's like you may be like disciplined in other aspects of your life, other areas of your life, and feel really on top of it. But like when it comes to this, when it comes to expressing your feelings, when it comes for admitting what you really want or admitting that you don't have what you really want, it's like there's some sort of struggle here. There's some sort of there's room for growth here, first of all, because it's like you don't it's like this energy of like sacrificing your own happiness to have like the external of your life like look the way you want it to. It's like do I want to make sure my life looks and appears a certain way, or do I want to actually be happy? Do I actually want to enjoy the things that are in my life? It's going to require you to grow beyond a sort of like materially focused mindset and open yourself up to other viewpoints, other avenues of abundance, which, you know, primarily what's all over the place here is love. It seems like maybe that was like you have the house, you have the kids, you have the yard, the neighborhood, like this like rosy little rainbow road, but it's like oh, like the peace sign is like skewed, it's sideways. It's not straight. It's not upright. Like this isn't truly a peaceful home. This is like, it's like you don't have the love that you desire, whether you're single or you're like in a relationship with someone that like the love isn't there, like either it never was or it's not anymore or whatever. And like you have to admit that to yourself and like be willing to stop sacrificing that need of yours in order to grow. Like this is a test of your faith, like in yourself, in like trusting yourself enough to go after what you not just like want, but like this feels like a need. Okay, let's look at the tower. let's see what this tower is about. Okay, well that's interesting. We saw the Four of Swords in the bottom of the other deck too. Nine of Pentacles. I heard codependency when that came out. Okay. Okay, so you've been contemplating about this tower coming down. You see it crumbling in the distance. That's why you have all of this fear, all of this anxiety. That's why it requires so much strength. Is it, you know whatever your current life is, that it's like a rocky foundation, that your peace sign is sideways. You're not living a peaceful life. And my first thought was like codependency was like you're like, there's like a fear of being alone, or like something about independence, like not having a partner, whether this is like losing a partner that you currently have, even though it's not the best one, or whether this is like worry of like never finding someone, like ending up alone because of like the way you've been like choosing to live your life, like not having your priorities in place to build like a long-term, lasting, solid vision. And it's like something about the moves you make, this tower coming down at the end of the month, because like it's gonna come down at some point or another. It's like you could be at the bottom of it, like piling the bricks back up on it as it falls, but like that's a fruitless effort. So it's like at the end of the month, like whatever happens with this tower coming down, it's like taking you a step in the right direction, like taking you from your 9 to your 10 of pentacles in some way. I don't know what that looks like for you. Maybe that's like someone coming into your life, someone showing up that you're going to be able to build a future with. It's like there's so much about like communicating like feelings and like offering love. It feels like this is like someone you already know. Like maybe this is someone like you recognize from, like recognize their soul, recognize their energy. What's on the bottom here? Oh, yeah, we've got the 4 of Wands at the bottom. Some sort of commitment. I feel like this is like the closing, like underlying energy, like some sort of stability will be had after this tower falls. But it's like I'm also getting this message that like some sort of commitment, some sort of stability, some sort of structure in your life was like disappointing when you assessed it. Like it's not meant for the long term, and there's a new opportunity that's going to lead to that high level of stability, high level of abundance. You're gonna get a lot of clarity, happiness, like yeah, this is someone that you can build with. This is why this is a necessary transition, albeit painful. Because like you've got to, it's this growth that's painful. Yes, maybe in certain situations, maybe it involves like leaving someone or something behind, whether that's people, an old way of life, an old way of thinking. But we're definitely in transition here. Let's see. Let's look at the Oracle and see if there's anything to add. Oh, there's 2 there. Hold on. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Yeah, there's a huge element of like being loyal to yourself and what you need, not sacrificing that anymore. This is like a reiteration of like trusting that like what you desire is on the horizon if you make it a priority and make yourself a priority. And this, I think I mentioned something about like setting some sort of boundary with someone. So this is looking like, especially if this is like a transition away from some partnership to like some other prospect, then It's like something this person, for those of you that's relevant, something this person has done. It's like you've been carrying the burden of it. You've been like, I don't know, like not taking the blame, or like bearing the brunt of the consequences of their actions. And it's like, you can't do that anymore. That's a boundary that some of you need to set. Some of you just need to like set the boundary to like be concerned about yourself first. But like most especially if someone's like doing something weird. Polarity, soul growth, conflict, karmic relationships, cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay. Yeah. So, if you're single, I feel like you've gotten the part of the reading that was relevant for you. These like extra messages are definitely for someone who is leaving a karmic relationship. It requires a lot of inner growth and like, reevaluating to make this transition, to move out of this like unaligned, conflicted state, to surrender to the alchemy, like have your like burn up in the fire and like be reborn as the phoenix. Like it's like an energy of like needing to make it all the way to the bottom, like being desperate, like this hopeless, anxious feeling about the situation in order for you to like make the transition you need to make. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation. I feel like every single one of these cards, except for maybe that one, I don't know, has like come out in some other signs reading. They weren't like all in the same reading, but like some of the same ones have been popping out. I feel like this is an energy that's going on with like the new moon in Libra that we just had. Like relationships are being affected. But here, like manifestation, creative, accountability. Like, you're the artist of your life. This is why you have to have the courage to take control, to communicate your feelings, your desires, your vision, and like take accountability for it. Like, you're not going to manifest this life that you want, this stability, this like whole vision that you want if you are just sitting around being afraid of it. Like, you have to like claim that for yourself. Like, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I feel. This is what I see for myself. And like, allow yourself to go after it. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Yeah, that's really speaking to this, the Six of Cups, along with that Two of Pentacles there, like weighing, finding the balance between like this life that you're living in three-dimensional reality and the part of you that still exists outside of this dimension, the part of you that remembers this connection from the past, the part of you that remembers that this that we're doing here now is just a learning experience, and committing to your own growth as you intended when you embarked on this journey. Okay, so that is your reading. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for letting me read for you today. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, just details are in the description box below, and I will see you next time. Bye, Sag.